Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So they are 16 weeks old. It is Thursday, so midweek. I waited so long to do a video because I was gonna try to wait till I was done building this wonderful invention. Well, it's not an invention, but I know there's a whole lot of zip ties, but let me explain. So we got this big run. We got it from Walmart, and the reason we got it and what I'm doing here, I'm trying to build a little tunnel over to the coop because we cannot move the coop up to it. So I cut a hole here, and I'm building a tunnel over to it that is enclosed. The goal is that the chickens cannot get out of the yard, and they will be only allowed in this area for their own safety. So the problem is, as soon as they turned 16 weeks old, they started jumping the fence and going into the neighbor's yard, jumping their fence and going all around places I didn't want them in the yard. And they're doing it constantly. So it's been just constant chasing them back into the fenced area that I want them to stay in. So we purchased this chicken cage. It's a chicken run or a chicken cage, or sometimes they refer to it as a coop, but it's not a coop because that is the coop. That is where you put them at night. It is very, very secure. They'll stay out of the elements. Now, this does have a tarp over like half of it, and it's a nice tarp. And what I really like about the tarp being over half of the cage is that it puts shade over their food and their water. So there I have their food, their grit, their water. And I am soon going to start also giving them oyster shells, so that they have they have a lot of calcium for when they start laying. And when they lay, I'm going to take their shells, grind them up, and feed them back to them so that they have high calcium, because their shells are going to be the healthiest shells. They're not very happy that they're locked in here. They're trying to figure out how to get out, which is pretty hilarious. They are so bad. I've been chasing them around all week. They're very defiant. They do not listen to commands. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take some diatomaceous earth and spread it around the perimeter of our yard to prevent ticks from coming in our yard and fleas. And I'm going to spread some diatomaceous earth where they like to dust bathe. So they've created little dust bathing areas where they put holes in the ground. So I'm going to put diatomaceous earth in those holes. And this one's below the tarp, so it might stay dry. I don't know. Eventually I'll get them some sort of tub or something for them to dust bathe in. Because in the winter they can't dust bathe, so I'll have to provide a dust bath. But yeah, so now you guys can't escape. Isn't that nice? Peepers is not happy. The black one, she really likes to escape, so I've been doing this for, I don't know, all week. This has taken me all week. Me and my boyfriend's helped me, and it's been quite a journey getting this together, and I'm out of shape, so this is helping me get back in shape, though. That's for sure. I have so many twist ties because, yeah, it just came with like rolls of chicken wire, which I'm gonna go over all of this with hardware cloth, of course, because this isn't very strong. But I think during the day we just need to contain them. I'm gonna make sure nothing can get underneath. I'm gonna skirt the edges from on the outside with wire too, so nothing can dig underneath there and get to them too easily. And I'm also going to eventually do hardware mesh and over top of this chicken wire. But yeah, so this has been quite interesting. Quite interesting, I gotta say. A lot. It's a lot, and I'm trying to make this. I'm trying to make this tunnel with the mesh. You know, from over here, this little hole I made, all the way to over there. They're not laying yet. Peaches, her comb's coming in really well. It's getting red. It's getting big. The rest of them, not so much. I mean, theirs are coming in, but not as quickly as hers. So I heard that when their combs are bright red, they might start laying. So I don't know. But I think they realize that this is going to be their outside area, and they're going to have to stay in this caged area instead of running around and getting into stuff, going into the neighbor's yard. All of our neighbors were chasing them around. There was like 3 of them in their yard. It was really funny. But we can't have that happen. You don't want to annoy your neighbors. So this is a lesson learned. Get an enclosed run from the very beginning. It'll protect your chickens. It will prevent them from escaping and going places you don't want them to go. You know, and then you say, well, then they can't get to all the grass. Hey, when you mow the grass, throw it in here. Okay? So this is and yeah, so they came with the rolls of the mesh, and I'm like, this isn't going to prevent animals from getting in here. I'm going to have to take a bunch of zip ties and seal it up. So that's what I did. I took some zip ties, and I'll show you something. I'll show you a place like, okay, I took zip ties and I put some long ways so that nothing can get in, because I want it to be really safe and secure for the babies. There they are. They're good girls. They're good girls now. They're good girls now. It's a very nice day out, but they like the shade. I like the little tarp that came with it because they do like to sit in the shade. So now they have the option to sit in the shade out here. They can be in the sun out here. There's also a sunny spot. Their food and water's out here, and it's in the shade so that the water doesn't get hot. And they also have the option to go through the little tunnel over to their coop if they so desire. Smokey, if you're hot, sit in the shade. Why do you sit in the sun? I don't understand why you do that. So this has been a lot of work. I've lost like 5 pounds this week. So I guess that's a good thing. It's helping me get back in shape, which I need to do because I am 37 and I need to get into shape. My grandma says use it or lose it. Gotta stay active. There's the girls. That's Peaches. See how her comb is like redder than everybody else's, and it's coming in quicker. Peaches, you are so pretty. You know that? You're just a pretty girl. She's so cute. She lets me hold her sometimes. She's very sweet. She's very pretty. I think that she might be the top of the pecking order. She seems to boss everybody around. And then behind her is Pebbles. And Pebbles... Oh, Lily, what's going on? What do you think? The chickie babies are going to stay in here. Okay? They're going to stay in here. We're going to keep them in here so they don't be bad and fly around everywhere. Okay? You're a good guard dog, Lily. You're a good guard dog. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So anyway, then that's Pebbles, the one with the smooth face. Looking at Lily like, I will peck you if you come closer to me. And then we have the twins, which is that red one and that red one. I can't really tell them apart very well, so I call them the twins. And then the black one is Peepers. My little sister named her. Lily, you can't come in here. You can't come in here, okay? This is just for the chickens. And you can't get in here, which is great. So the black one is Peepers. Peepers. I think Peepers knows her name, too. Sometimes I'll say her name and she'll look at me. And the one sleeping over there is... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Pepper. Yeah, Pepper. It's kind of like black like Peepers, but she has a blonde head like Peaches. Peaches is like the most blonde colored one. But Pepper has a black body like Peepers, a blonde head like Peaches, but she has a very peppery face. She has a peppery face, so we call her Pepper. That's the girls. Oh no, I'm recording this the wrong way. I apologize. That was supposed to... Oh well. I guess you guys have to watch it like this. So, lesson learned. Learn from me. Learn from me to get a closed run, an enclosed run, whether you pay somebody to build you one, you can pay somebody to build a really nice wooden enclosed run. I don't know how much it would cost, but I would say it's very much worth it. Or you can spend $300, get one of these. This is like a 10 by, I think it's a 10 by 20. It's pretty big. There's lots of room for that. I just have 6 birds, so it's lots of room for 6 birds. It is quite a bit of work putting it together, but I mean, it's not too terrible. I'm really out of shape, so it took me like 5 days. And I also had to build this like tunnel over to the coop. Some people put the coop inside of this whole thing, but I don't think that's enough room for them. So I don't like that idea. So I just made a hole, and I'm going to build a tunnel to the coop. So they have the coop, the tunnel, and then all of the room inside the run, which is a lot. So they have plenty of room. I'm going to put some stuff out here for them to have some enrichment. Some maybe some swings. I can hang stuff now out here because I have the poles, so I could hang some things out here for them to play with. Put some logs and stuff. I'd like to put this wooden chair after I'm done using it. For the construction, they're gonna peck her. She's messing, she's playing with fire. After I'm done using the chair, I'll put the chair back out here. They like to roost on that. She's gonna get pecked. She wants to play with them, but they will peck her, and she will run. Okay, so everybody have a great day. If you're getting backyard chickens, if you have any questions, comment below. I've done a lot of research, and I can tell you what I know. All right, have a great day.